showtime, the girls' time, the middle time, however you want to call it. I call it mystery time. Once again, it's your favorite time of celebration. We celebrate years and we celebrate thoughts. We celebrate memories. We celebrate gifts. We celebrate some everything. But all of a sudden, someone else was involved with what we celebrate. See, I celebrate for the country. I celebrate the universe. And I celebrate me. So now we look at reality. What's reality? Reality is who takes the benefit. Who got the benefits? Who got the glory? Who got the gleam? Who got the great understanding that we should have had? Who? You want to say I, me, somebody, nobody? Who cares? Who really cares? Degrees. Do degrees count? I got a few of them. They don't count. I'm not doing nothing. I'm relaxing. They would count while you're at it. They would count why somebody said they think you should get it. And those who think you should get it make it more when you get it because they only give you 10% of what you got. You talk about history. Well, history been wrote by thousands, millions of people. And everybody seems to think they're the right one. Everybody says, wasn't right. They said, Excuse me. Then they reach the other toe. Who's going to pay for it? Society? People with money? Oh my goodness. Who are we talking about? Bill Gates? Stephen Fowler? Christmas tree? Snow White? Clinton? Bush? Doubt it. You see, all the people out there with big mouths and big money has proved to me that they're human beings and they is about worth they are where they at. Okay? That's what I mean where they at. Where they at. That's why they're actors. They don't stand for nothing but acting. Because if they stand for anything else, there wouldn't be as much as bull crap going on as going on right now. Come on, Earl, are you serious? I'm serious I can be. We got a thing to call the Vega Vaga. And you figured out I call it a virus. Well, that hasn't changed. They've been having virus as long as I've been on this earth. And we have survived it because somebody came up with it. Remind you when I said come up with it, they didn't come up with nothing. They come up with understanding that the virus they invented was already there. So they just informed someone else. Let's hit the change and get it back out the way. We made a shit. A friend of mine said the other day, well, December's coming up. Weather time. January's coming, weather time. It's known, people. Here's what's known. If you don't take care of your body, you're gonna get sick. If you don't eat right, you're gonna get sick. That's known. That's neither political or typical. If you don't take care of yourself, you're gonna get sick. Okay? And there's people say, well, guess what? I'm gonna be sick for a while and have done it. But that's their own business. Okay? Twiggy no one was skinny, but that was her own business. When the great Buddha got skinny, he was his own business. And then he got fat again. So once how it is to be skinny, we'll be able to be fat. And that's basically what the human beings are about. That's life, what they're about. If someone can get over with something they do, I don't care who it is, me, you, don't matter. Because We only a scotch away. You say, "Earl, get out of here." Okay. Quit your job today and tell your boss man that you quit and you don't get no money in 6 months. What would you think about? Very interesting thought there. Well, you can see what happened. The church is closed down on you guys. You didn't get your sanctification, but your pastor just said, hey, I still want my money, send me in a panel. For what? You haven't done anything. You did no more than you were doing when I was coming. I just happened to be coming. For you women and men in general. I was coming to either see who was there, what outfit somebody was wearing, or get in the club. It's a club. It's a big old club. Because if it wasn't a club, you'd be at the old days, get my black bag and get on a horse or walk and see how my patient was. Do what? Just like the Amish. Well, do like the Amish. You claim you want to be by yourself. Most of you anyway. Half the people in the world want to be by themselves. The other half haven't thought about it yet. Liberty and justice. We live with liberty and justice. Freedom is of man, freedoms of man. Freedom of a bond to be a liberty. People talk about it all the time. Well, okay, what we're going to do today? Well, this time, we're going to do this. Let's send the children, half of them to school and half of them not. What in the hell that makes a difference is beyond me. No, but they're going to pay somebody else money in the pocket. And somebody else spend time to the Bahamas. Not you. You believe in what you believe in. At some point or another, somebody says, I'm going to pick up a Bible. I don't care if it's Joseph Smith, or Holy Hip, or Mr. Kip, and read it. And when you read it, there are some things you found out was true. Some wasn't true. Some was forged, some was fitted. People, that hadn't changed. The same thing's still going on. People forged, fit, and kit and lit. Alright? Earl, how do you know? I was in Bible school too. I know how to write a letter to sweet to mama as good as I can cuss out. Okay? The language. People always say, we speak the wrong language, we speak the good language. What language is that? English? American? If that was so, you wouldn't be screwed up where you are now. England came with one language, America came with another language, and the British came with another. And all of them are still wrong. And the Egyptians, they were speaking another language. Do we speak it today? Hebrew. Greek. No, we do not. With assumption of a radio compassion. What you listen to, you hear. What you don't hear, you don't listen. And sometimes it's vice versa. What you see, you don't really see. It's a combination of believing you saw it, you never saw it. That's why they say, well, give me 2 or 3 witnesses. Why you need 2 or 3? Because your first 2 eyes can't see what you should have saw, and then you don't see nothing. The other 2 eyes didn't see it either. You got more people pulling time than should be pulling time, more people not pulling time should be time. Pretty boys walk around in the suit, pretty girls around in the dresses. Maybe a few of them need to be in the time zone. No. We think that's cool. Got 8 years of a degree and 3 years of sense. Let me say that again. 8 years of adventure. 8 years of dogmatic. Sense of urgency. Sense of, well, you need this because the world out there change. The world's gonna change. As soon as you get your degree, the world just changed. You just added yourself to another person without a job. Come on, Earl. No. Some people. Oh, I'm lying? I sure sent a whole lot of application out when I got my degree and didn't get the job. Let's face it. Let's go into the reality zone, shall we? We're going to go into the reality zone for a minute. Something that we're fair to use as a reality zone, but we're going to use it anyway. If we're not taught in our homes, I don't care what home we're taught in, but if we're not taught in our home, we don't get it. Okay? That's one thing. And if you're taught in your home and you think correctly, guess what? It's directly to you. That ain't got nobody to do with nobody else's homes. Because everybody home is different. And everybody believes differently. Therefore, we have accountable different people in the world. Because some going to say, I believe in this way, I believe in that way, I believe in that way, and I believe that way. But I got to know if we're going to add one to it. We're gonna just add this for the hell of it. Jerry, you can't do that. Why not? People do it all the time. We're going to add that of a south, give us a 4 east. Yeah, 4 east. Does it exist? I don't know. It might. The days in calendar mix. You don't have leap year 1 year. When you do have it, it mixes. Does the sun in the sky go halfway at night? It's nothing. There's nothing you cannot claim or do if you want to do it. Nothing is where you can't believe in it if you want to believe in it. If you as an individual believe in it. But you gotta wake up and get a little smart in people. Chemistry, history, and language, and all of them together was a reason. Not just build walls. But when you build walls, you don't only build those walls, you build human walls. Holy Moses, Earl, what you doing? You build walls not to clarify yourself when nobody see you. And it was right there. You build walls in the back of you, no one come behind you. You build walls in front of you. You build walls inside of you. And deep down that, you build walls right in the middle of your heart. That's a stain. That's a stained heart that you never want to unbuild. That's a stained heart that you want to open up. You want to free that heart so it have a lifeline that says, whoo, blood going everywhere, not just in one spot. You doctors know, you doctors and nurses know what I'm talking about. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on free. No, we're not waiting on free speech. Everybody got free speech. It's just how they use this speech when they use it. Do they use it in a direct way, do they use it in the wrong way, or do it in a harm way? But they all have it. We all believe what we believe. And whether it irons out, whether it doesn't iron out, or whether it gives us a totally reaction to say, I'm fighting for what? Fighting me for no justice. Fighting me for not even understanding. Fighting me because you don't even know who I am. Fighting me because you never know who I am. Fighting me because you don't believe who I am. And fight me because I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy on a piano. I'm a guy on a guitar. I'm a guy on the trumpet. Just being who I am. I'm who I am. When I am. What I do, what I say, what I be, what I be. Why I do what I am. I gotta do what I say, you gotta do what I say, you gotta do what I say, gotta do what I say, you gotta do what I say, You see what I did? This music. And a friend of mine said something else, I said, if I can say it, you should have said it. I don't say it at all. It doesn't have nothing to do with the color of my skin. If I call you whatever I called you, and you called you whatever you called you, I should be able to call you the same. But no, we got to flick and flag it. We got to jump into the racism. No, we don't do that. If we did that, we'd be here long. I want to be here because that's a long line. That line goes from your ancestors on top of the ancestors, and ancestors on top of the ancestors. We're not talking about no ancestors from 2,000 years ago. We're talking about go beyond that. We're talking about going down to Egypt times of slavery still was there. People get the idea. Well, you weren't a slave, wasn't I? Were you? It is the concept that we live in that makes our path go smoother. It is the concept of what we do that makes us want to understand where we want to be. It is the concept of who we want to be and when we want to be and how we want to be with a concept of a concept. If you want to be a turd, you're going to be a turd. If you want to wipe your butt and move that turd, you're going to do that as well. Okay? Turd, when I say turd, I'm not talking about the human turd. I'm talking about the turd that's individual that's just so lazy, don't want to move. So lazy, don't want to change. Because the years of change, the further they might lose something, miss something, you're going to lose something. Them great old Cadillacs and the big old houses you've been living in. If you change your ways, but it might make a difference to somebody else. You turd. People with money, same thing with you. You got your big Cadillac 4 and 5, you can't drive with one. 6 and 7 houses, you ain't living with one. got money, and you got podium. You got the big podium. You can stand up and talk. But no, you sit there like everybody else. You know, like the other big five over there, smiling back saying, oh, we got them we want. Where's that? Scared. Well, hell, you could have kept them in the church and kept them scared and built around a pope and a bishop. Life is a mystery. Life is a mystery. You gotta know how to kick it. Life is a mystery. Wherever you know you're gonna miss it. Life is a mystery. It's just like a cup of tea. When you want it, you can't get it. When you don't want it, you got it. That's the way life is going to be. So live free. Live in the moment. We'll get out of the bullshit. Alright? The moment that I'm living now, I'm looking for a job. Oh, I'm living now, I'm not looking for a job. But I'm not going to go and research somebody else's house and tear it up because it's not mine. That makes you a derelict. And we got too many of them out there. Because if derelict is number one, then derelict two is number two. That's your son or your daughter. Those are derelicts. If you taught what the Portland taught in the beginning, they wouldn't have this in the end. That's my belief. When we don't teach a child understanding, and she says, I don't want to hear it to get in my face, then something wrong. Because you wouldn't teach them to start with. Because when she wants something, she doesn't say, get in my face. She says, Mom, can you teach me this? Or give me this. So vice versa. You're not begging, you're an adult, but you are teaching. You say, dear, let me show you this. Son, let me show you this. When we discipline our children, doesn't matter, male, female, it ain't how you discipline them, it's when and why. I'm not going to discipline my child if she had a ticket 3 weeks ago and I just found out. Dumb on my part. Now, if I told her, if you get a ticket and I catch you, then we find the pay sacrifice. That's what they do. But if I don't tell you nothing, go sleep with John Harry Dick and lock a monkey, and you come home pregnant, it ain't my fault. I could be the head of it. I could be head of the sons of Manorana, the Christian be the growler, saying, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt be with, thou shalt wet. And my daughter come home with a big on. I didn't step down for that. For my son. Doesn't matter that had 5 kids. Wrong. But he did it. Is there a hip? Is there a hap? Is there a clap? Is there a recording? Is there an amendment? Gentlemen, ladies, there's always an amendment to anything you do in life. What my? How we prevent things. How we prevent clauses, phrases, pauses. You get to understand them. Oh yeah. If I can understand the way you act, I'm going to treat you better than I would but not understanding you. Okay? Doesn't mean I'm treating you a glory with a glory, because my weakness probably something like that too. You send this kid to school and you teach him. Well, you send this kid to school most time, you're not teaching. It's not like, okay, here's a computer, get over there and make me a statement. No, here's a computer. If you're at some school, this is what I want you to write, and this is what I want the repercussion. Because somebody done wrote that, and all I want to hear is over and over. That's a style of non-justice. That's a style of repeating, which nobody caught that. It's a repeating concept. Repeat. If you repeat yourself, you find yourself in repeating. And the situation will cause yourself to repeat and put you back in that situation. And you don't want to be there. Foreign. Like I said, I can tell you about it. But it's so deep that it'll make you choke up to think about it. Well, how is that, Earl? We all is from one part. Get out of here. Look it up. Look at the Ice Age. Look at Noah. Look at Noah's boat. Look at Adam and Eve. I really don't think the God of our Father, God of Him, could let a trick on us. He said, let me just trick him and see how far I can go. No, I don't believe that. And that's my belief. If you want to say, well, Buddha didn't do this, that's up to you. Any religion out there have a purpose. And every one of them is on their toes when they want to be. If you don't want to be on your toes, you won't be in that position anymore. I'm going to tell you. Like I said, silent night, holy, holy, holy. To the march of dying, we shall overvine. Rapping is other tapping, it's just a dapper rapper tap. Rapper tap tap rapper tap bum. Everybody sings to a tune they like. And everybody bounce to a drum that they like. You know what they like about it? Well, most of all. And then artistry, a ministry, they gotta have a feeling for it. And once they get a feeling for it, it's like a woman have a brand new child. They're going for it. They're going to do it. That's what makes the world different. Because guess what? Everybody has a gift. No one person was put on the earth to have one gift. Okay? If you can believe that, you put it with thunder. But if you say, well, Jesus Christ, I said, no person. Jesus Christ, no person. No human authority. Everybody who has the Tower Bible, you see, people were speaking foreign language. What happened to that? I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, it left you. Because you wanted to build a God. And that's the problem for a long time. There must be a God in this. There must be a God in that. Well, why did God do this? If you spend time, well, you might figure it out. Walk over there, try for 65 days. 365 days. And if the day was on the day, that means it's still in one day. Very funny. I'm not funny. Look it up. Look it up. Curfews. For what? Why you need curfews? You're not a man enough to come by yourself? Or you want to go out and be a turd, a loafer, terrible thing that your parents and touch your grandparents rebuild and rebuild. And someone saying, like me, that fuck it. The rebuilding is out. Chances of people smiling are out. My guess, my advice, big people, get made a loss. Cut it. Or you're going to get a loss. Because you mess with little business people, and they always find a way. Middle class people, they find a way. Senior citizens, your outlaw, finds out what they're doing out there, so they greed, so they can get a little bit in there. And number 4 is you. Get it out of the way. If you would impress me, show me something different. I don't need to see 60 minutes what happened last year and what a year ago. I don't need to see that. There's nothing changed. Yeah. Listening, crying, leaving. If we listen long enough, we don't cry. We're gonna cry for minute stuff. Stuff that doesn't even make sense. Well, it doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. As my wife said, every crime is a crime. Even though it's your crime and my crime are different. It's still a crime. My belief is this. People have lost our money. But when you keep continue to do it, Americans who American believe they are, with all the nationalities, said, we tired of y'all fighting on us. We about to kick y'all ass back to the sea. And guess what? They going back. Back where they came from. Now, who's to say that we don't have a home? Who's to say where we came from? Who did, who determined that? Who? Tell me. Did you come from Africa? Do I look African? Did you come from Asian? Do I look Asian? Aha. Yeah, that's different, isn't it? With all the different Asian and all the African, Connecticut, all of a sudden, West Africa, South Africa. Now you can't predict it anymore. Then you leave it alone. Because what happens, when you dictate that, half people say, oh, I got bored with him. Then you can say the same thing. You got bored with him. The Hawaiians, the Spanish, all of them say the same thing. But see, my thing is this. For you to come to a state, and you're like my wife love me, but when you come to the States and you leave everything behind, that means you saw something that you want something better. That means whatever the state was giving you, you didn't like it. And then you got here and found out the Green was on the other side because the Queen, who was in England doing her own thing, when her son leaving stuff, his heritage in America to keep the ties together. So what do we do about it? We pull ourselves together. Every day, you pick up your hand and say thank you for being around. But you could have been gone. If we did that every day, I'm saying, what would it be like? It would be like running. I don't run either. Yeah. So, to narrow things down, fellas, we gotta quit crying. Gotta stop helping ourselves. Gotta stop helping our neighbors. I don't care if the old lady fall down and pick her up. I don't care if the young lady fall down and pick her up. Let's help it. Drop your pride, and open the doors. If you got religion pride, open it up. Or be like they're doing now. Oh, we're close it. Follow me and then pick up your religion later. Maybe you get some time to study while you have it. Like I said, why you have it? Because you got it for no reason. I mean, you just got it. If you just got it, most times you don't have it. Someone else will have it. It'll be called the gift giving, giver of gift givingness. And any time that you believe you can't solve a problem, you go to your elders. If your parents are messing up, go to someone else. Because the parent is not always the ace in the hole if you've been doing bad, treated bad too. You know that. Well, have I been brief enough? Have we understood enough? Have we been myself loud? See, it's already to be peace. Let me explain this to you guys. It's always to be peace. War never wins. Everybody dies in a war. Because somebody pray for somebody's son, and somebody's son pray somebody's son or daughter, and somebody gonna die. When you peace rally, it's okay. As long as you don't turn it into a brutal rally. Because a brutal rally means that you didn't care anyway. So now you're just going to take your own liberty. It's not good. It's not good to take religion. It's not good to take somebody's effort. It's because they want it, and they work hard enough to get it, let them have it. Just don't try to convince me. But you need to follow. I don't follow you. I follow myself. Okay? I follow myself in the man above, not you. walk around here with 2 feet, don't kiss my hand. Not you. Send me some money and I'll send you this back. Oh no, not you, brother. If there's a sister around there speaking good as you, money to hire her. So I look at it. Story tells. Here's the final synopsis. July 2000. And the world looks like it's haywire. Because it's in haywire. It's in like it's tiramisu. Everybody wants to be right, but half of them wrong. One side is wrong, hope they was right. Okay. Now we'll do it. Yep, did great. Must continue to look. No, continue to look for the thoughts and processes. You want thoughts? You want process? You want forgiveness? You want understanding? You want to read about it? You want to look it up? Or you want to go back to ancient time and then bring it up to the table. If you leave it today, then you're the average 14 will only remember who Barack Obama is, who the president is. Now, 20 years from now, you won't know. You think, was it Reagan? Was it Clinton? Well, they're still around, but they didn't want to be around because the government will pay for their children and on and on. So, to be truly understanding, for the most part, it's like stay out of your way. And that's it never change. If you do not bluff up or do not cheer yourself, and you look at yourself, and all of a sudden you go downtown 5 hours away, and somebody snatch you in your house and beat you up. 2 things happen there. The person that did it was naive waiting on something, and you started to walk down that road where you had no business. Like you had no business because not because you had to be, but because the law states. The law states that you cannot do this. It's life. Life goes on. Torment goes on. People go on. Until the book says, and I agree with the book, one day all you need is gonna bow and confess. Yes, sir. But you run around and do what you're doing now. The back claw, the kick claw, the mid maul, hee haw, and all this other stuff goes on in the world today that we live in. Is the world fucked up? No. It's just us administrating it. So, farmers, doctors, lawyers, and owners, you need to do things about getting you guys a job, right? And significant with it. Because what you did, most of you kicked them out and they said, I don't want to come back. Another one said, hey, forget y'all. I'm over here. So you gotta make a decision because Congress gotta make a decision. And anytime they make a decision without including us, which they don't, but we just the people. They go into their own interrogation, they go into their own termination, they go into their own survival code, their own mode. Well, I could do this. Yeah, you probably could. You got money since Grant was corporate. You know, you probably could. But you're still one man. So much for that. As my wife said, did you take a break? I took a break for thinking. Because I didn't want to go on. Because I could. But I'm not going to the Renaissance. I'm not going to history. I'm not going to Buffalo Daniel. I leave it for somebody else to go back and study history and why you and who and what bloodline you want to run and what you want to believe. Because nationality, you're going to see what you are, and they're going to tell you what you are. Society's going to say, oh, we know exactly what you are. No, you do not. You know what I appear to be. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I can accomplish. Because you have the great concepts that, oh, we believe in you stay this way, and you still this way. And therefore, you get no way. Yeah, that's right. That's like putting a man together, put him in a building and say, okay, in 6 months, I want y'all to bring a kid out. Very interesting. So I'm in this building over here, and she's over there, and y'all bring a wall and bring a kid out. That's common nonsense. Nonsense. It's the same way you went to a store or a foreign country and saw some food, I ain't eating that. You'll be eating if you don't eat it, because guess what? You're going to starve. The language that we learn today, my brothers and sisters, I'm covering this up. You can cover it up. You can swear down as you sleep if you want to. You don't have nothing to say. You can dream the dreams of dreams, and you can think for a moment. You can talk about Plymouth Rock, Plymouth Hill, the Mayflower, the corner of these walls, why people live where they live, why people are jealous of where they are. We can talk about it. But until we get down to the nitty-gritty to solve it, then it's a waste of time to talk about it. Until we come together and solve the problem that we randomly run, the race, which you need to take it and throw it in a box and leave it. Because for everyone that hates the race, there's two that likes it. For every two that likes it, there's four that disagree with it. And we don't have to talk with nobody else. Hell, you can sit right here in your own living room and talk about your ancestors and be racist. All before you know it. Oh, she had a red tie. Oh, she had a red scarf. Oh, she had a red spot. You know where the hell it came from. Or you can talk about it. The Jews said they wrote the Bible? Good, then unwrite it. Because they screwed it up. Okay? If that was the case. John Wesley and all the rest of them. Okay? Was it a tool? Absolutely. Martin Luther said it was a tool. It was a tool so much that Martin Luther, that Hitler got a hold of it and fucked it up. Yeah. So, I look at you once again on this July. I hope next July will be a lot better. I hope people with masks will be undescended, because someone will always wear a mask to identify to something else. Because most people don't want a mask just to say, I got to wear this mask because I'm going to lose my job. But it could. Because the clock upstairs didn't need it. He said he had to do it because they wanted to do it. So now you got half potato instead of whole. What happened? I couldn't see. Once again, we're going to bring it in and let you know what you got to do. What you got to do is be yourself. I don't care where you come from and where you are, you have to be yourself. Because we all have dreams. If it ain't local dreams, it's foreign dreams. If it ain't foreign dreams, it's the myth of dreams. It's a mythical myth. Myth causes you to think what myth does. If I got a guy walking down the street and got a pound of drugs and all of a sudden he become He-Man, well, that's his business. And that's why he gets what he gets. Okay? I have no marks for that. Number one, got a man got a bunch of jewelry and he stole it. He gets caught. Guess what? He gets what he gets. Maybe John the guy with the dope on him. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? The rule is rules. You steal, you lose. That's what it is. You steal, you lose. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed to you. Alright, let me try it again. Nothing is guaranteed you. Because tomorrow is a new day and something else will appear. Everybody dance, but everybody don't come back sober. Someone come out limping. Jump over here. We would love to be the people who we were 20 to 30 years ago. But to have the intention and the attitude and the stuff that go on with you, when a man tell you you're not qualified because of this, you're too old, your skin is too dark, that's a problem. Glory be. You get a headache, you come home, and for the most part, you know showers where you work at. You come home smell like a dog, a rat. And guess who gets to clean up all that? Your wonderful spouse. Just that simple. Now, whether you will see that, remember it again, it's up to you. But your spouse is the caretaker. If it's dirt, she wants to clean. If it's clean, she wants to know, can you keep it clean? There's no sourpuss and doing things that she wants you to do. Just do it. Women, if a man is doing good to you, don't be a sourpuss. Just do it. But 9 out of 10 is not going to last long. Y'all be good now. As I say, in the old days, there's remorse, there's sacrifice, there's freedom, and that freedom, once again, that freedom that we all claim to have, was not cheap. It's never going to be cheap. Freedom is not cheap. You fight for it every day. But then when you let somebody say, hey, everybody close your mouth. When you let them say, hey, there's no lottery and 2 or 3 y'all can't be together to have any kind of conversation. Oh. What's next? That's what I was saying. You got 2 down, there's a strike you probably would never want to hear. Does it say, did this mess say? Absolutely. But the only ones that did that, they hurt a lot of people just well. Peace with you. Y'all like that? Well, that was a slow into a zone of mystery. The zone of mystery tells you that it takes time to have a thought process to imagine what you can do with it. Imagine what you control. What do you control? Do you control yourself? Or you control others? Do the look on your face call Mona Lisa smile? Or the look on your face call you the devil activist? Just looking around to see. Oh, I thought it was a millionaire. No, I don't want to be with you guys. I just want to have my own money and do my own thing because you guys are very lonely on top. And I want to be with you guys. So shout out to you. To all the new entrepreneurs who try to make something go better for themselves. Make it work for themselves. Keep the doors open always. If you're brothers and sisters, especially if you only got one, try to love that one as much as you can. And one day, he or she appreciate it. When you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, like me, just pick the phone every now and then. Because especially you're in that age limit, they say what you didn't do is not going to happen. Some of it's true, and some are not true. But once again, the sun is cooking out here in the great South Carolina. And you know, if I was a rabbit, I'd stay inside. Because it's scorches. If I was anything that wasn't cured, I'd throw it away and put it inside. It's life. Life. Mystery, honest, wisdom, give you a thinking process, an eye process to watch, a nose to close, a mouth to listen. And if you listen, you can definitely hear. If you see something, you can never smell it. So, with that, for now, I say, Arrivederci. Whatever that chi. Jerome, if you and Therese out there looking at my cat, you might look at each other the same way and say hello. Adios. Tschüss. OEN. Red-nosed ram. Girls from Thailand. Tracks of tracks. Times of times. Minutes of minutes. Hours of hours. Seconds of seconds. Voices of voices. There are many. As an individual, as each and every one of y'all, 80% of us, who do you believe? Who do you want to believe? Your mother, your father, if they're alive. Your sister, brother, if they're alive. Your husband, girlfriend, or boyfriend, or if they're alive. How good does it sound from a great mom who's been that way and someone who's never been that way? It's like, man, if I dye my hair, it's going to be all messed up. I don't know, and they'll try it. But those are some who have tried it and have proof and wouldn't. Does the green grass ever grow greatly on the right side? Every now and then I've seen the green grass. You know the pure I put in it? Every green grass I notice. And every summer comes green grass. And in my yard, they don't come the same way. But it's still my yard. What did I tell you? Here's what I tell you, and I'm going to let you go on this note where I can meditate again. If you are somebody else's child, okay, that child has the DNA and the thinking process of yours. When that child releases himself, or get married to someone else, and have children with someone else, the turmoil is kind of like gone. Because now you're not only dealing with your side of the family, but her side as well. And it ain't like the 1840s where we just murdered our own cousins, which is someone else still happened there too, but for the most part, the 80% of us marry separately. No less thing getting jealous of someone. Be encouraged, be glorious, be happy that the person got there, you didn't get it. Because sometimes it goes kind of like, well, some people be silly. Okay. Yeah. Because they don't want to know the truth, so they don't let you know the truth, so they don't give the truth. They give you false lies, false understanding. Oh, I understand you. How do you understand me? You've been around me long enough? No, I haven't. So you haven't worn my shoes? No, I haven't. Then you don't understand me. If you understand someone, you get to know them. If you understand someone, be around them. You can be a friend. Don't have to be to dinner every day. Don't have to be to lunch every day. But a good friend. Find out what it's about. Find out, would you take the road? Would you take the shotgun for him? Nothing to do. True for false, once again. I delegate this to you. For all you're thinking this month, think about what you do next month. Wouldn't it be the same? Because I guarantee the farmer's not thinking that way. I guarantee the contractor's not thinking that way. The drink machines, the hamburgers, hot dogs that people used to celebrate on the 4th of July. I don't know why, but it's up there. So, it's easy. It's very easy to think about something, but to put it in action is a very tough demeanor. You don't come out for all day and say, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, go ahead. But until you do anything to make you become a millionaire, you still, there's a thought. Okay? I want to get married to me, okay. Until you go find the person you want to marry and establish the portability, it ain't happening. That's why I said think. And that's why I said way before, words is deep. There's a long meaning. There's a meaning that we probably never understand, but it's deep. So, change got to come, time got to come, people got to come, people got to step up. If you step up to the mic, you might be right. If you don't, somebody shut you down. That's the Bill of Rights. They're not gonna let you in there, first of all, to say anything to it. That's the second of all. Okay, the third thing, you gotta know somebody to get somewhere in life. I don't care what people say, you gotta know somebody. I don't mean just the next door neighbor, the dog around the corner. You gotta know somebody with some kind of clout to get to the next level that you want to get to, or you never get there. You'll never get there. So, hasta luego, amigo. To all my brothers and sisters out there, for every land, wherever you are, to know me is to know himself. But to know me is to be better than know yourself. So, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Watch the mass situation. Because if you don't believe it, you got to read up on it. And a lot of military men like myself had it bad. Still, you don't want to tackle them in the corner. It's that simple. It'll come out, and then somebody will have a hell to pay. All right. Dolanuchu, Benavuchu, Veravichu, Verame, Bottom me, Bottom O, Bottom Nights, Sunday. Do we meet again tonight? May the tides be right and the nights delight of Tornado, Dorado, Tomato. If you see me in the ring, let it not be a sing. Let it just be a shake in the make of a morrow. Have your sorrows to the Darrows and the roads to the Caros. Is it mean Cincinnati, Picaro? Ha 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 ha. See? So happy people don't even know what I just said. Right? Think about it. Look it up. It make it easy. Something to comprehend with somebody. And guess what? I'm just being me. I'm not trying to be the next super dog model to the super dog president. Not me. If I can still live on the hill like my wife said, 40 acres, and do our own thing, I'm having a camper on the bullseye. But that's the way it is. It's the real deal. And I am not talking about Holyfield. I'm talking about Earl's Field. So, have I made myself clear? I hope I have. Like I said, I try not to do things to the limits. Sometimes it fogs me when I look around and I see somebody talking who has a podium that can talk and don't talk. Who have a great ability to spend money but spend no money. And I'm not saying you have to give money to everybody. That'd be a false prophet. Because the good old book said, feed a man the fish, he'll eat for a day. Show a man how to work, he'll work forever. So if you tell that guy I got a job for tomorrow morning, be ready. 9 times 10, two things gonna happen. Either you lied or he has a job here ready for you. So I never put the blame on one person or one side. And my story is, once again, if you really want to be alone, the Cleon ships are waiting on you. The Quakers, maybe. The man of the night, maybe. So you can find a spot if you want to be alone. All right. So until next time, I'm saying out to all. Cheers. Have a good talking. Have a good day. Avila scene. Abuelo. Hawaii. Hasta luego. Just a few little language to throw up there. We. I'm out. Till the next time. So next time it could be interesting. If the flag's still around, they want to burn both of them now. Unless Bessie Ross wants to come around and refix it. Well, that makes no sense. You guys, I just hate to say, but if it ain't yours, leave it alone. You come up being the best man ever. If you start doing something you have no business doing, the minute you start following the crowd or doing something, it totally. Look like you got a little wet there. Now you got a little Robin. Opposite of Robin there. Robin Bobbin. But that's on a good afternoon with a good cup of coffee. It doesn't matter if it's white or black. You know, some people say it's still water. Think about that. White or black is still water. Or a person's still a person because of picking of the skin as well.